A pattern here a bit of cardboard. So this is a pattern of the mandolin I'm making. It's not an ordinary mandolin really. It's a longer, deeper tone than the ordinary mandolin, and I find it much more satisfying than the ordinary mandolin, because the ordinary mandolin is very high pitched and this is a lower pitch, but it's very, very effective really. So I make a pattern out of this cardboard of the size I want, and then after I get that finished, I make to this pattern I make a mould. Now this is a mould here that I make. This is a mould here. You'll maybe see it better there. Can you see it there now?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a mould for the mandolin, which this actually fits right into. This is the same size, you see. And that's your mould there. So after you get your mould made, you've got to get the wood for the mandolin. So what you do is here, I've got a couple of pieces of wood here. This is actually yellow pine, which I was lucky enough to pick up. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, but I managed to pick it up in one of the yards in Fraserburgh here. So this is what I generally do here. I get two pieces and I draw out the shape on here. You'll maybe see it. Can you see it there?
Mm-hmm.
The shape. I draw the shape out like that. You maybe won't see it there, but I'm not bothered very much about that. Well, what I do, I cut it just a little bit oversized with a bandsaw, and then after it's cut with a bandsaw, I take it into the sink here with boiling water, and I blend this here with the boiling water and the heat of the stove here, and I get a bulge on the thing, on the face of the mandolin, a bulge which I'll show you here. Now this is a bulge here. You see, I get a bulge there like that. You'll see it there, and that. That's after it's cut to size, like.
Right.
Now I've got that. Now after I get this bended to the bulge that I want here, I join them both together, the two pieces here, and then I put a piece of wood across here to keep them together and to keep the bulge as it is. They're shaped it as well, you see, to suit the bulge. See? So this is this wood here. I don't know about this yellow pine, but this one here is Oregon pine. Now this is very good tone, the Oregon pine. I think this is as good a tone because somebody said that years ago they made the guitars out of this yellow pine, which should be okay actually. I've never tried it, but I will try it one of these times. Now after you get this face made, I have a thing here that I've designed, cut out myself, as an F-hole. Now you see that F-hole there. Well, I put it on, after this is cut out, I put it on the wood here, there, and there, you see, like that. And measure the distance from there to there, halfway, 16 inches, 8 inches, you see. So you're 8 inches from there to there, and your F-hole goes in the centre of that there. The centre of your F hole goes in that line there. So that works out like this here. Your F hole is made there as well. You see? Can you see that now?
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing you have to do, you have to get wood for the sides. Now this is a tricky bit. You can get ordinary plywood with a short grain and it will bend very easily, ordinary plywood. But this stiff, what do you call this, the other plywood, the Stapelli ply, that is a different thing. Now this is Stapelli ply here with a figure on the side, like. So this Stapelli ply is very, very varied. So sometimes it will bend easily enough, other times it breaks as soon as you start bending. Even with water and steaming, it'll break. This part, this bit here, seems to bend easily enough with the heat and the hot water and boiling water and the heat over here. So I've got this here. Well, what you do after you get this in a bending state, you get your side here as well, and that gives it softer. It softens the plywood so that you can bend it whichever way you want. You see. So once it's boiled that water, ordinary, some of the stuff it'll never bend like that. If you just give it a bend, it'll break as easy as anything. But this seems to be a different sort of stuff. I'm lucky to get this actually. Now this is boiling water. I'll fill this kettle because I want to make a cup of tea. In it and bend in it. This is pretty good stuff for bending, really. I'm very lucky. I've got it as like this. I mean, other stuff will just break. As soon as you look at it, it'll break. I'll put this down here. Gives you a bit more steam now. I like working with this. I find pastime, you know. In fact, it's only for a pastime I do it really. I'm not needing all these wonders. I don't think anybody wants to buy them because I had 4 for sale and I put it in one of the shops. I've never had any reply. Nobody wants them. Now I'll get this in here, fit this into the mould here. Like that. Now, that's it fitted in there. Now I just let that dry overnight. I'll put it down here. It's held in position there, right? Now that fits all the way around now. When that dries up, it will remain more or less in that position. Now, this is the part here that I'm working on now. Here, this is a spare one here. So what I do now is I fit this, get the arm, and this arm is made out of solid mahogany block, 3 inches square by about 16, 17 inches long. Well, what I do is I draw it out and I get it cut with a bandsaw down the road in a general sort of shape, like it's a rough shape, and then I smooth it all off and get it the size I want. Drill the hole for the machine heads here. They come out no bother at all. Same there, you see. I've got them all drilled all ready to fasten on here. Anyhow, I don't need to bother about taking this off. It's there just the same. It's a wee bit tight fit, but the other one is once a sit. I have to measure these things before I drill them, right? I've got to get it measured accurately, so what I do actually, I take all the fittings off this thing here and just use the holes as a matter, as the guide, like on this, like that there. And drill through the holes for the pegs here, and that comes out like that there. So that's all ready for assembling here. Well, what I do here, I get this lined up here. Once this is finished here, I put marks on here for the, instead of putting them on the fingerboard, I've got the marks on the side here, whereas if you're playing the thing here, you can see the marks here without turning it over to see them here, you see. So this is a far better idea. Now this here is lined up from there to there, the centre, right. So I can fasten this on with nails because the fingerboard goes on here, you see. I can fasten that on with nails. And then after I get that lined up there, I take this here, cut this here to size and fit that in there, like that, see, it goes right in there. So I have a pattern, just hang on a second, I've got a pattern here of another, takes it over this thing. Now this is what it looks like. when it's finished. That's the way it looks like there. You fit that in there, like so. And the top goes on here, like so. And then that's glued down. And it's held down with this rubber bands. So I've got all rubber bands right round here. When it's glued, I've rubber bands all round there to hold that down on there. This is fastened here and it's glued right round there. Before I glue it, actually, I have fillets round here. A fillet right round here, bottom, bottom and top, so that it gives it a better grip and thing here. So this is what happens here. Got that right there like that. And I've got on the centre there, and the centre there. And that's all glued down there and held down until it's firm. And then I do the same on the other side. I take this out here. Turn it round about the other way, like that. There's things like that then, you see. You get the other part here. And that fits on like that. So you do the same thing here, we glue it right down and hold it there with the rubber bands. And that'll fit right in neatly there. There is a bit of a bend on here as well. A bit of bend there as well, you see. So that it gives that little bulge here, which takes away the flatness of the thing. So that's the whole idea of the thing, how it is made from start to finish. Now this is one that I was making, but this join here, I've been very difficult with this join here. So I've tried it all in one because this will bend easy enough, this plywood. So I've just tried it with it all in one, and it's working okay. At least I think so anyhow. It's working, with the looks of things, it's working fine. So that is the whole thing there. Now I'll make the fingerboard. If you just hang on a second. This is a piece of mahogany that I've cut to size to suit the shape of the arm here. That's the shape of the arm there. The fingerboard I use a little fret saw, a mini fret saw to cut this for the frets here, to cut the hole for the. Now this is the frets fitted, the same thing. This is the frets fitted. So that fits on there. After you got this all glued down, this goes onto the thing here. Like that. It's on like that, you see. So that gives you a fairly good idea just exactly how it's made. Now a finished article, put it there. This has been varnished since that time. This particular one is in 3 pieces. Not 2 pieces, but 3 pieces, because I was short of wood at the time. So I have put the 3 pieces on here. This is your fingerboard fitted here, and that's your thing. I made